can show you what love's supposed to feel like. I can show you what love's supposed to.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Barbara here, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to the family. And please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I love and appreciate you guys so very much for all your love and support. So in today's video, as you can already tell from the title, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my proposal story. Yes guys, it's not one of the surprise, oh my gosh, say yes, it's not one of those. It's not one of those guys, because it was just us. But trust me, you will love it. You will love it. So before I hop into the story, this video is in partnership with Mapiful. Mapiful reached out to me and wanted to send me one of their amazing unique pieces, and I said yes, because this is something. Mapiful is a company that supports stories, they support love, and something that means a lot to me. It's one of those special moments when it comes to love and things like that. So again, Mapiful is a company that does personalized posters. You can easily use them to create any stylish Scandinavian inspired posters for your special moments. For me, I chose my engagement because it means a lot to me. And when you go on their website, you have like different printout. You have like the map, different ones on their website. So I'll leave their link in the description box so you check out which one suits you better. And they also have the different frames. I also went with a gold frame. It's very easy to navigate. Their website is very easy to navigate. So yeah, check them out and share your special moment. I love watching videos like this, people that share their story. So I hope you guys also enjoy me sharing my unique story with you guys. Like it was just so fun filming this video for you guys. So hope you guys enjoy it. And I also want to mention that shipping doesn't take long. When I did order mine, it took about 2 to 3 days, and when I received it, I was so happy. Everything came intact, and the printout was very straight. They didn't have any twist or wrinkle to it. So please do well to check them out. I will leave their link in my description box, because I believe everyone has a special moment in their life, you know. And Mapiful is that company that lets you create custom wall art that sparks pride in your journey. It boosts your confidence, and it even increases your self-esteem, because at one point in life we all have our down moments. So hop on there and check it out, and come and thank me. So thank you all so much again, Mapiful, for partnering in this video. Guys, you will love it. I can't say much. Let's do the unboxing. Jump into the proposal story. So if you haven't watched my how we met video, I encourage you to do that. I'm gonna leave it down in the description box, so do well to check it out, so it's gonna make sense to you. So fast forward, I'm gonna talk a little bit on how we met, and I'm gonna fast forward on how the proposal happened. So first and foremost, we met in Maryland. We currently living in Memphis, Tennessee. We met in Maryland at a job site. I'm that person, I'm a strong believer of everything happened for a reason and a season. So I believe I was brought into that workplace for a reason. So when I went to the job site, I met him. Trust me, it was not love at first sight. So trust me, I'm sweating. Trust me guys, it was not love at first sight, but there was something that drew me closer to him. I loved his humility. He was very focused. He was that person that knew what he wanted. When they say Nigerian men, they don't take class. They know they take class at all. I was that person. I was like, never will I date a Nigerian guy. Never will I marry a Nigerian guy. But trust me, do not judge a book by its cover. Because when I saw it at work, when I saw him at work, he was very quiet. But trust me, he's not a quiet type. He was quiet because he knew what he wanted. He has just gotten into America, I think that same year, so he knew what he wanted. He was just that person. Any task comes up, he will go do it. So that drew me a lot closer to him. I love people like that. I wanted that person to be my friend, because I really admire people like that. I just wanted to carry a conversation with him and get to know him a little bit more on a friendship level. So, but trust me, he didn't come for friendship. I didn't know that he was also eyeing me. Please watch that how we met video. So he was also eyeing me. We started on a friendship level. So yeah, that's how it happened. Then fast forward, he got a job, moved to Memphis, Tennessee. We're still in communication, because at that time I think I was his best friend, and because this guy was blowing my phone, you know, he was that person. Like, when I say guys, real men, when they see something, they like to just keep it when they know what they want. So I'm that person that I believe, like, if a man sees something that he likes, trust me, he just wants to keep it, you know. He wants it to become his. He is ready. You don't have to take too long years to know a man before he puts a ring on your finger. But everybody is different. But for him, he just wanted it. He was ready to move on with his life. He was ready to start a family. He was just ready to have a lifetime partner. So he moved to Maryland, invited me, bought my ticket. I was like, because we're still friends then. I was like, why in the hell will I travel to go see a man? I'm probably gonna sleep in the same house with him, and I'm not ready to date him. What if something happens? We are humans. You never know, guys. You never know. So don't do that. Don't do that. So I kept giving excuses. Like, I had my son there. I was like, I don't have any way to give my son, blah blah blah. All were excuses, because if I wanted it to happen, trust me, I would have made it to happen, just like I did in the future. So yes, guys, he did that like twice, and I gave excuses. He had to cancel. So, and after he canceled twice, there was a baby shower coming up. So he's like, okay, he's gonna make this trip. Mind you, he just started driving. I didn't know he was gonna take that risk, 13 hours on the road to drive to come for that baby shower. And he was doing it for me. So when he came, you know, he invited me out for lunch or dinner. So when I tell you, again, I will say, do not judge a book by its cover. Trust me, young girls, if you're watching this, I'm advising you. I know we all say we want a tall, handsome, dark man with plenty money. I thought I liked nice things. When this guy invited me out, he took me to a fancy restaurant that normally probably I would not even take myself. A restaurant I did not know. Even I've lived in Maryland for like, okay, years, but I'm used to going to Applebee's, Red Lobster. Those were my standards. I mean, maybe those were the places the other guys took me. Anyways, because I'm not complicated like that. I'm not that person that will go on the internet searching new restaurants, want to try new food and stuff like that. I'm not that type of person. So he invited me out. I went there, got to the restaurant. Oh my gosh, the food was amazing. It was fancy. The way he was eating, he was like, I was like, is this the same person I met at work? Whew. Guys, because my husband my now husband always tells me, if you want to eat a frog, eat a big frog. He likes nice things and he works hard. He likes to get what he likes. So I was no exception. So yes, guys, so after that dinner, when he went and saw me out by the car, gave me a hug. Oh my gosh, you know, hugging somebody was the first time I'm actually hugging him like that, hugging him for the first time. Whew, my body was just doing jiggy. Hey, I came back home. I told my cousin, I told my sister, I said, never say never. They're like, what did you say? You were the one running your mouth, passing your mouth. You will never do this. No, not him. Oh, no, not him. Because that's how I was acting. I was like, it can never be him. It can never be him. So that day I was like already drawing clothes. I was already falling for him. I was like, oh, okay. So the next time he invited me, after that he went back to Memphis. He had to go back to work. So the next time he invited me, I didn't say no. Okay, buy the ticket. I'm ready to come. To come, you know, my son is taken care of. So yeah, I got the ticket. I remember getting here and we talked. We kind of, you know, at that time he had just moved into his new apartment because he was living in a hotel when he first got his job. So trying to save up to get an apartment. So he was in his apartment. So when I came that weekend, we were visiting the mall a lot, you know, going for furniture shopping at Macy's. So yeah, as we were walking in the mall, he's like, oh, let's get into this jewelry shop. You know, because he already knew what he wanted. He wanted to get married and start a family. So he's like, get into the jewelry shop. So I got in there because I'm not that complicated. I'm not a complicated person. I just like to walk into the jewelry shop. I don't want my ring to be custom made. I just want to walk into the jewelry shop, look at, you know, the different rings, try them on, look at anyone that fits me, you know. the only thing they can do is resize, you know. So yeah, we got in there. The lady, the sales associate said, you know how those people want to convince you to tell you, oh, this is beautiful.
No, you don't want it tighter than that. I think this is a good fit.
Yeah.
Because you want to wiggle it to get it off. Because if it comes off real easy, you'll lose it.
Right.
Yeah. Give you all whisper or sweet nothing. So yeah, they were doing that, but I knew what I wanted. So don't let them convince you when you're ring shopping. I don't know how many of you guys like shop your ring with your partner, or it just comes as a surprise. Because my husband, he knew the type of person I am. He knew what I wanted. You know, he knows I'm not complicated, but he knows I like nice stuff. When I'm being by nice stuff, I don't mean expensive stuff. Yeah, expensive goes with value, but I mean, I'm that person. I can rock anything. So we got in there, we're looking at it and talking about price. When I saw this one, I liked it, which is the one I'm looking at right now. I liked it and I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I knew it was expensive, but at the same time I knew he can afford it. You know, he knows what he wants. He knows what he wants to give me, to match me up with. He knows he's not gonna, you know, not that if he had gone for something cheaper I wasn't gonna take it, but I knew he wanted something that I would really appreciate, you know. So I mean, I don't know how to put it here. I'm not being materialistic here, but I knew he can afford it, and I also know that he wanted something really good, really good. So yeah, finally chose this one. We did the paperwork. It was a little big, they had to resize it. So we left off, we went, I flew back to Maryland after a couple of days, and then when I went back, we're talking now, okay, on how to move, you know. He's like, oh yeah, this is it, I can't be by myself, I need a woman in my life, you know, come bring your son, let's start a family, let's grow together. And after knowing him for some time, I'm like, okay, I didn't even have to take that long to know the type of person that he is, because I have that spirit of discernment. When I meet someone, give me 2 hours, I can tell you the type of person they are, and I have that spirit that will tell me if I'm drawn to that person or not. Yeah, I don't entertain fake. That's just me. I don't like certain people around me. I like people that will inspire me or encourage me in one way or the other. Yeah, especially I'm so drawn to you humble people. So he was that type. So yeah, I knew, okay, I'm ready. Now is the question of, am I ready to move? It was a tough decision, but I was like, okay, finally I came to the conclusion, like, okay, I'm gonna do it. It's time for change. You know, it's time for change. So we had a plan. It's like, oh, come go to school, you don't have to work, blah blah blah. Just, you know, because I was in Maryland, I was in school, I kept pushing myself, but distraction, take care of my son, just life happens, and it was slowing me down somehow. So during the second time, when I came to drop my car, so we finally made arrangement. I was like, okay, you're gonna ship your car, but after talking to the shipping company, it costs a lot and they don't want you to put over a certain weight. So I'm like, no, I have a lot of stuff. At that time I was a junkie. I'm kind of still a junkie somehow. I collect stuff. Yeah, I had so much stuff, so much stuff. We didn't even finish carrying my things. I didn't finish carrying, so at one point we had to go back to carry more of my stuff. So I was that person. Guys, I'm sweating. So I was that person. So yeah, put my things in my car. I remember that day I was just coming down the stairs, trusting God. I prayed about it before moving, like, okay, is this a decision I'm gonna take? And finally it came to it, like, okay, you have to do this. So got in my car. I remember my neighbor helping me with one of my last load, putting it in the car, wishing me well. My mom wishing me well, because my husband was that type of person, like, okay, he wanted to do things the right way. He just didn't want to take somebody's daughter and you just come stay, you know. So he wanted to do the right thing, the proposal and stuff, you know, which is just kind of official in his own way, but tradition is number one. So yeah, I drove. I remember I didn't even know what I was getting myself into. 13 hours driving. I got to Virginia, West Virginia. I was so sleepy. Trust me, if another tip, if you are driving, you feel sleepy, park and sleep and look for a safe place to park. Because knowing what I know now, where I parked then, it was not safe for me at all. But the God being God, he guided me. God being God, he protected me, because I didn't look for like a rest area to park and relax. I went and parked somewhere quiet because I didn't want anybody to see me sleeping, and which was very, very dangerous. I could have been attacked and something bad would have happened to me. But then I slept for maybe an hour. I woke up, continued on my journey, and I was just jamming on my music. I had this CD, we have Paula White, some gospel artists on there. It was a gospel CD, and I enjoyed. I have no doubt things are gonna get better for me. I have my faith. Things are gonna get better for me. Bye bye sorrow, bye bye pain. It's gonna get better for me. And Paula White opened up that CD. I love the Lord. There were so many good songs on there, so that's what kept me going. I really have to look for that CD, because that CD helped me overcome certain things, and it drew me also closer to God, because it was the CD of the year for me, and I lived by that CD. Anyways guys, so I guess it was his season, the CD season, so he did what he was supposed to do in my life, and I am here now. So finally I got to Memphis, Tennessee. Hubby was at work. He had kept the key under the mat, so I took the key, got in the house, took what I could carry, and he came back home for lunch, and we kind of hugged. We were like, wow, finally we did this. Oh, we did this. That's why we had that oh moment. This is real. So I stayed a couple of days, and I had to go back now to bring my son, like, okay, we are moving, this is gonna be a new home, blah blah blah. So I went back, flew back, you know, came back. Then when I came back with my son, now we picked up the ring from it being resized. We picked up the ring, came in July, and my birthday is August 5th. So I knew after picking up the ring, I knew he was gonna propose on my birthday, you know, make it special, you know, because he also knew that I'm not a person, I'm not complicated, I'm not a person, just wake me up from bed, tap me, even when you're stinking breath, just ask me and I'll say yes. Of course, if I'm ready, I'll say yes. I won't be dating somebody I can't marry, so maybe I've dated somebody I couldn't marry, but anyways, that's by the way. So yeah, I'm just that type of person, I'm not complicated. So I knew he was going to do it on my birthday, just to make it special for me. Not many people around, but just us. So yeah, and when he had moved, there was a church close by. That's where he was worshiping. He'd go for Sunday service, go for Bible studies. So yeah, that's another thing that drew me closer to him, because he's just he's a godly person, you know, he's a strong believer of God. So yeah, that's another thing. I love people like that. I love, so we can vibe together, reason on the same level. If I'm falling, you help me to get me back up, stuff like that. So yeah, and we also had this routine when he comes back from walks or maybe weekends, you know, we usually go to the mall, go to the parks. This is so cool, Jason. All black jeans. So our routine now for the park is not something that just started, something we've been doing, guys. So on this day, August the 4th, so he's like, oh, okay, let's go for a walk, let's just go sit around air, because it was summer, let's go sit out and just relax before we come back home and start the evening routine. So I was like, oh sure, because it was part of our routine, that's what we usually do. So we went there, sat on the bench in the church compound, just talking, chit-chatting, then boom, guys, I'm sweating, and boom, Oga brought out the ring. I was laughing, bush me, I was laughing, I was like, ah. And he said his words, you know, prophesying, okay, you know, you want a woman for me, blah blah blah, all those good stuff. So yeah, I was like, okay. I put the ring, I showed him my finger, he put the ring, and I hugged him. I was like, oh. Then I turned around to Jason, I was like, mommy is engaged.
I like this one.
I love it.
No.
I love it, just what I wanted.
Okay.
Jason was like, is that a ring? He was like, let me see it, let me see it. So yeah, we just talked, we kind of talked to him like, okay, this is family now, we're gonna grow this family, stuff like that. And yeah, we're all happy. We said a prayer. We just thank God for everything, you know. And I asked him question, why did you choose to do it here? And he watched how we met, you know. I think he probably said it in that video. So he said initially he wanted to do it in the church, but I think the dates, you know, it was going to be after my birthday, and he didn't want to wait after my birthday. So yeah, it doesn't mean, so ever since then we put God at the center. We've always put God at the center of our relationship, but that just made it even more stronger to me as a person. It doesn't mean if you're proposed anywhere else, it doesn't mean God is not in your relationship, but it just added weight to my proposal story, which was very, very special to me. Yeah, I'm that kind of a private person. I've never been proposed in public, so I don't know how I feel about it, but I don't think I'm that person. Yeah, he can rub me off the wrong way, but so he knew I was that kind of person, kind of low-key, and he did it the way I love. So yeah, it means a lot to me. It's very, very special in my life. This is just one of those special moments, so I thought it wise to make it a frame in here, because this is where I spend most of my time. You know, the kids, they have decorated my walls in the house, and I'm not ready to paint it now because I know they are going to do a repeat action. So this place is just like my comfort zone. This is where I film my video, take pictures, and I also come here to edit videos. And hubby also, since he's working from home, he comes in here, attend meetings. So I just wanted something that when I walk in here, it's just gonna light my spirit up, you know, because I'm that type of person. If you're close to me, you know, you will just see me smiling at any given time without even talking to someone. I'll just be by myself and I'll just be smiling. Those are the moments when I smile like that, I think about or something, just memory. That's why I like to create memories. So things like that make me happy, you know. So walking in this room and just seeing that our date, our date and where we got engaged, you know, it just means a lot to me. So, and thank you so much, Mapiful, for partnering in this video. I really, really do appreciate you guys so very much. You guys have made this very, very special moment even more special to me, and that means a lot so to us. So this is us from 2016 to now. Trust me, the blessings have been endless. God has been so present in our relationship, present in our home. I've been smiling from ear to ear. No, not to rush. It doesn't mean we are perfect, guys. No, I would say the first year was the hardest year, because when I first moved in, I was like, is this how my life would be? You say I should not work, I should just stay. I need to make some income. So it was getting me so annoyed, it was getting me irritated. I'm that type of person. I love to spend, so I love to make a little bit of money somehow that I can spend on my things that I like. So he eventually gave me his card to be spending and doing what I like. They want to, men, not everything is important to them, you know. As ladies, we know some small things, like, you know what I mean. So I was like, I have to work. I can't. I don't like spending people's money like that. I don't like to spend my husband's money like that in stuff that are not needs, they are wants. Now you say they are not needs, they are wants. So I want this. So I'm like, then I started working. I enrolled in school. I started working weekend, 2 days weekend, which was enough for me, you know. It was enough for me. He was going to work, always coming back home for lunch every single day. Every single day. So I had to make lunch for him every single day when he comes out. It was fun, it was exciting, because I like to cook. So yeah, it's been like that. And eventually I enrolled in school. I mean, when I got in, I started school, because during one of my visits, he's like, drop me at work, take my car, go to this school, go and check their program. Nigerian guy, that's one thing that also drew me to him, because he's very supportive. He does that person. He wanted to see the best in me. I am who I am today. Thank God he's one of the reason. I mean, he's not the sole reason. He's one of the reason of me being who I am today. I finally got my associate, got my first degree, and I'm at the verge of finishing my master's. Like, can you see that? Can you see that? And during all these years, also popping babies, you know, because I'm that type of person. I don't want to pause. Let me finish education, then I have babies, or let me have babies before I go to school. No, I like to do it alongside. I like to keep myself busy. I like to stay and because those babies, they motivate me, they encourage me to do more. So I just wanted to multitask, and it's been going so far. My husband is very, very supportive. You guys have seen on this channel, he's very, very supportive. You know, we work together as a team to build this family, and I just thank God. The blessings have been endless. You know, everything we prayed for, everything we asked God for, it's been forthcoming. And even the ones we haven't asked him, he's been forthcoming. And even the ones we asked that he hasn't done it, I know it's not meant to happen, or it's just about timing. It's just about timing. If you understand how time plays, you'll never be mad at any delay in your life. I watched that from Apostle Joshua Selman. I mean, it struck me so hard. You know, it struck me. I always believe, I'm a strong believer of time. I'm a strong believer of everything happens for a reason. So yeah, I just take my life one day at a time, trusting God for everything. And voila, we are here today. So yes guys, that's it for my proposal story. Let me know in the comment section below, are you a private or public person? Were you proposed in private, or were you proposed in public? Where was the proposal at? Just share your stories with me. If you are not even married, just let me know in the comment section below. If you're not married, just let me know what kind of proposal you prefer. You know, I know at least everybody should have a preference, right? Everybody should have a preference. And if you're married already, did you go shopping with your husband for the ring, or it just came as a surprise? I know everybody's different. To me, I mean, he knew I'm complicated. I like what I like. It doesn't mean it have to be expensive. Yeah, just something that I like. You guys have seen on this channel, I mean, I'm a thrift lover. I love to shop at a thrift store, but I just like nice things for less. So yes guys, that's it for the video. If you find it helpful, interesting, motivating, inspiring in one way or the other, please let me know in the comment section below. Leave me a nice comment, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know sweet nothings in the comment section below. I love and appreciate you guys so much for all your love and support. I just want to take this moment again to thank Mapiful for bringing this story to you guys, because when they reached out, I was like, it was so easy for me to decide on what I want to do. You know, came through with this proposal story because it's just one of those special moments. It means a lot to me. Yes guys, so again, and until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.